Hello, my name is E.L. Norry, and I'm the author of Fablehouse, which publishes on the 8th of June. This is the story of a children's home like no other. Fablehouse is home to some of Britain's brown babies, born during the Second World War, including characters Heather, Nat, Lloyd and Arlene, otherwise known as the Roamers. Exploring together one day, they find a stone tower known as a cairn, whose mystic secrets intrigue them. And there they meet Palamedes, a black knight from King Arthur's court. He warns them that there's a great danger coming, and they all have to bond together to protect their world against the Fae who are intent on taking over. Heather and her friends must join Pal in a massive adventure to save Fablehouse and the place they all call home. This is from chapter 13, Warriors, when the Roamers have a call to arms. 5 butterflies appeared from nowhere and fluttered around each of our heads. Nat laughed and waved at them. They fluttered their colourful wings, shimmering brighter than any I'd seen before, swirly patterns of purples and turquoises, reds, orange and blues. Oh! Arlene's eyes brimmed with radiance and she gasped. To think they were only caterpillars once! We stood there for a while, gazing at the dissolving column of light and the butterflies and dragonflies skittering about. The wind died down, as if a mighty voice had called out, hush, hush. The fir trees slowed their swaying, and the reeds stilled. Lloyd leaned over to me and whispered, I don't want to fight, H. I swallowed. I think we might have to. I looked him square in the eye. I wanted to hug him, but didn't trust myself not to cry if I did. Lloyd, fighting's not just about wars and guns and bombs, you know. We're not going to hurt anyone on purpose. We can use our brains to outwit them. We can fight by not giving up and sticking together, right? He licked his dry lips. What if? He cleared his throat and his voice cracked. But what if one of us gets hurt? If that happens, we'll all be together, like you said. You're our rock, always steady and sure, choosing the right path, knowing what's best to do and where to go, even when we feel lost. I made my hope weightier than his doubt. So many had given up on us. Mum not well enough to stand up against the system, or her own parents to fight for me. Arlene's mum letting her sadness take over. Time stealing Lloyd's Grampy's memories. And Nat, little Nat, with Fablehouse being the only home he'd ever known. No one was taking this from us. No one. We can't do it without you. I grabbed Lloyd's hand and squeezed his fingers. We ain't giving up. He looked down at my hand, his breath hitched. No, we're not. He squeezed back and smiled, and it was like seeing a rainbow after the rain.